Visuals are incredibly important at trial, and they're really invaluable to explain concepts that can be sometimes difficult to understand or even difficult to understand the magnitude. So we had a client who had fallen from about 18 feet. And when you fall from 18 feet and you land on the ground, you're going to get really hurt. And he had a lot of different issues. He had some head injuries, he broke a lot of bones. And when you sit and you can tell someone, our client hurt his head, he broke his arm, he cracked some ribs, you hear that, but it's different when you see it. And so Mark had gotten a life-size skeleton, literally 6 feet tall, and he rolled it in. And there's this big skeleton standing there, and he's talking to the doctor, and he says, okay, let's talk about our client's injuries. And the doctor says, okay, well, he fell and he hurt his head. And so Mark took red tissue paper and put it inside the skeleton in the head so the jury could see that our client's head was injured. And then it was like, okay, he broke his clavicle and his shoulder area. And so Mark took red tissue paper and stuck it in there. And then, the client had had a lot of injuries. And so by the time they were done describing all the injuries, the skeleton, who we called Skeletor, Skeletor was full of red tissue paper, full. And it was evident that this guy was really hurt. And it made so much more of an impact from, instead of just saying, oh, he broke this, this, and this, to seeing it visually. It makes a big difference when you see it on a life-size skeleton versus just listing it off.